A fine night for baseball in Baltimore. Interleague Baseball, next. Saturday Night Baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Baltimore Orioles. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as their order will read like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. And defensively, the Orioles look like this. John Jay will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in interleague ballgame. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Come on now, let's stay here. Let's go.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Corey Horn will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First offering on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
The next pitch. This ball's grounded foul. The 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
And if you're keeping track, and you know I am, that's now 7 pitches and 6 balls here to start the ball game.
Here comes the 2-1. Fouled back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Driven the other way out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
And this is a tough read for an outfielder off the bat because the ball's taken the other way and deep. But he makes up the difference quickly and is able to range back into the corner and make the play.
Into the box, Michael Lee started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Here's the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Runners on first with one down. Here it comes, 3-0. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Now the 3-1 home. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Full count offering on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another payoff pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. That'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
Mark McGuire will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this, currently 4th in the National League RBI race. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Here's the 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Yadier Molina will stand in, looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Jay leading off second, now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready now, the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Here now is Alan Craig. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cards forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Starting lineup for the Orioles now looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. And now Alexi Casilla will stride in to kick off the home half of the first.
For the Orioles, third baseman, Alexi Casilla.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And that fastball definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's set down, 1 away.
Batting second, second baseman, Jamal
Weeks will stand in for the first time here. Now here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
batting third, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
All right, Baltimore, let's go. Let's go, Baltimore.
Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes on 3-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, let's run through the sequence here on Show Track. He's going to try and wait him out up there. Looks at 3 straight balls and then the automatic take on 3-0. Finally, he says, I got to swing sometime. He absolutely crushes this ball in the 3-1 pitch.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. The 1-0. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Colton Wong digs in at the plate.
Let's go, Orioles.
Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Take it off. Let's get 2.
Here's a 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Young is right there to make the play for out number 1.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
John Jay will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Ready now on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Here's the 1-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Corey Horn will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. On the ground now for Hardy. This might be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Adam Jones will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games.
All right, Jones, take it out of the park.
First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
And Peralta's throw is in time for out number 1.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 now to Markakis. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Here we go.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Now the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here it comes. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
J.J. Hardy will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Let's get a hit. Come on.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Michael Lee is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now the 1-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Now another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Payoff pitch coming. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Alan Craig will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Delman Young will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First offering on the way. Changeup called strike 1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
All right, let's go.
The pitch.
Here we go.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Stepping in now, David Lowe. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Now the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Changeup too low. He walked him.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Matt Wieters will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out the walk, but then he got a little impatient trying to steal second base. And they throw him out pretty easily there on the first pitch.
Wieters awaits the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Wieters awaits the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One, two. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. Now a pitch foul tipped straight back off the mask of the catcher, Molina. Here he comes again, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 2-0. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Peter Borges will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to take it is Weeks. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Colton Wong will stand in. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-0. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Alexi Casilla will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Third baseman, Alexi Casilla.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Borges is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a 1-pitch out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Jamal Weeks will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go!
Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. And he just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
1 ball.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2 out with the man at first. Now the 2-0. Threw him a breaking ball, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. A 2-run shot here for Adam Jones. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, that's going to be a wake-up call out there on the mound. He was cruising along with a 2-0 lead, but he makes one mistake here in location, and all of a sudden, boys, we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More coming up from Baltimore after this. John Jay will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Designated hitter, John Jay.
First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Some guys, you almost do them a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance there. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the box now, Corey Horn, and he pops up the bunt attempt. He's ready, now the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he's retired, one away.
Maybe a little bit fortunate there from an offensive point of view that they didn't try for two right here. You'll see he doesn't get this ball very far out, but the catcher decides right away to play it safe and just take the out at first.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Let's hold them, guys. Let's hold them.
1-0 on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Ready with the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
The 3-1. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The next pitch. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
The 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Come on, Orioles!
The 3-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall.
The batter, number 4.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 0-2 to Molina. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 3-2. J.J. Hardy will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Stepping in now, Delman Young. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And now this ties up Peralta. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
David Lowe will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch on the way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Picked up by Peralta. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 3-2. Bud Norris will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 25, Bud Norris.
Alan Craig will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
We could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, ugh! So that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Johnny Peralta will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Here it comes. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
And he can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Here he comes, 3-1. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. That guy's no slouch up there. He comes through with a solid single here.
Colton Wong will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the first offering. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Definitely looking fastball there. And, you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
The 3-0 pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
(3-1) on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen, even if the throw is on target. But you see, the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
3-2, here it is. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
John Jay will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He's set. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Get the strikeout!
1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Big pitch here, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
now batting, third baseman, Corey Horn.
Corey Horn will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away.
Let's get out of this inning!
First pitch on the way. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game. Here
comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now the 1-2. Swing and a bouncer out in front. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Matt Wieters will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. In there, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Another 0-2 coming. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Alexi Casilla will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. One pitch on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Knee high, he barehands it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Jamal Weeks will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First offering on the way. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Chris Davis will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Sooner or later, the Orioles are going to have to find that key hit. Pretty much eluded them all throughout.
All right, David.
Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Come on, base hit, man.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1. Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
And I hope he's all right out there because he took a shot when he crashed into that wall. You're going to see it there. Bam! And this winds up going down as an RBI double.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Pat Neshek is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Number 59, Pat Neshek.
Adam Jones will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Let's go, guys.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing on 0-1 and a ground ball for Peralta at short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Nick Markakis will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. First pitch coming. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one.
Let's go, Orioles.
1-0 on the way. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
That's right, good eye.
Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Here we go.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 2-1 to Markakis. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Good eye.
The 3-1 coming. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air to center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The O's lead this thing 4-3. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Ubaldo Jimenez is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Michael Lee will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
Michael Lee.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Here's the pitch. Nope. 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes on 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Hey, let's turn go.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 30 home runs on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
And that is going to absolutely silence this crowd. We've seen him doing this all year long. When his guys are in the hole, he's been the one to come to the rescue, and he does it again with a long home run to give his guys the lead.
Philip Anthony will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
23, Philip Anthony.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now this is swung on and sent out to Jones in center field. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And the pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole, taken there by Casilla. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball one. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
2 out, nobody on. The 3-1 is on the way. Fouled back. Here's the full count offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-4 St. Louis. J.J. Hardy will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
You can do it.
Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Let's go.
Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Delman Young.
Delman Young will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Yeah, and that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
Into the box, David Lowe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Now another 0-2. Blowing away with that one, it's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 2-2 offering.
Here we go.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
So many times pitchers will get ahead, then they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Matt Wieters will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. From the belt, the pitch. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now you could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Alexi Casilla will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You got to wonder about this decision right here, because once he gets the squeeze bunt down, it's going to be a very difficult play to throw the runner out at the plate. Remember, he got a big head start down there at third base, and he winds up beating that throw easily.
Jason Mott will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. In now, Jamal Weeks, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. From the stretch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Orioles settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied 5-5. Peter Borges will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
First pitch to him. And he pops it up back behind second base. Weeks is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Colton Wong will stand in, base on balls his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
He gets another easy pop up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
John Jay will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Pitch on the way. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied 5-5. Chris Davis will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
Chris Davis.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 pitch now. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Davis waits on the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Now the 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2 coming. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Oh, just a great swing right there. This is a cut fastball which will work back toward a left-handed hitter. He just squares this ball up and rips it into right field.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
Comes set, now the pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-1 now to Jones. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And this is going to wind up working just like a sacrifice, even though he won't get credit for one. That moves the go-ahead run up 90 feet into scoring position at second.
Nick Markakis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
All right, Nicky, let's go now.
He waits, now the pitch. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Take him deep.
First pitch on the way. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that you should be watching.
2-1. That's hard hit back up the middle. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Robert Miro is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 1, Robert Miro.
Corey Horn will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
And here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Hit hard back up the middle on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, he wasn't able to do anything with those two off-speed pitches he saw. The one fastball he gets, he jumps all over that one. And that's what you've got to do. You might get one pitch in an at-bat that you can handle, and he was able to make it count here.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Weeks for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, it was a promising start to the inning. You get the leadoff man on in the tie ball game, but all that optimism comes crashing down here on the double play.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here it comes. Sliced down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now this is back up the middle, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here with 2 away. It's a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Yadier Molina will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. First offering on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Markakis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all tied 5-5. Mark Ellis is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 3.
Randy Choate will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Matt Holliday is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now here it comes. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, David Lowe. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, David, let's go.
Here comes the 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. .2-0 on the way. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Ready on 2-1. On the ground towards second. Barehanded at his knees. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
2 out, nobody on.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitch on the way. Full count. 3-2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
Full count pitch on its way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw in time and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. This ball game still tied 5-all. Matt Holliday will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Alan Craig will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Leading off for St. Louis, left fielder, Alan Craig.
First pitch coming. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
The 2-0 on the way. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low. And you know what? He may have had a case.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Dangerous count right there. 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And quickly, 2 gone now to start the 10th.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Peter Borges will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here it comes. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Well, let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but he just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Colton Wong will stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Holiday will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cards leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Alexi Casilla will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Third baseman, Alexi Casilla.
Now here's the first pitch. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Now the pitch. Ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
The 3-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Well, he has some trouble with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, I always used to think that the best thing about playing second base is that you've got the shortest throw on the field. And this ball is just waffled right at him. But he's able to knock it down, keep it in front of him, keep his calm, and still get the out at first.
In now, Jamal Weeks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
The next pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Now the 2-0. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it is, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 3-1 pitch to Weeks. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
That's a good at-bat there. And sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Robert Miro will step in now. Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
All right, guys, make it happen. Come on, let's get a hit.
The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Come on, you can do it.
The 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And they're not going to get Weeks. He's in there with a stolen base.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with 1 away, but he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now the 2-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Hey, go! Little base hit here, let's go!
The 0-1. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The lefty's offering on 1-2. A little low, it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Orioles lead 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. John Jay will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
John Jay.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And he's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
1-0 on the way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Not even the fastball can find the zone here, and he's run it to 3-0. Is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Well onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Mark Ellis steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he's retired here, 1 away.
That is good execution right there. And it's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game. And that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just 1 out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
Into the box, Michael Lee, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now the 2-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
The 3-0. Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way, 3-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire to get another shot. He homered back in the 7th inning of this one. Jay leading off second. Now the pitch. This is foul right side. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Ready now on 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
When you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout, now you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Come on, hold it down.
Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he drops it. And he will score as well as they've broken the tie to come back here and lead it now by 2. Throw won't get him.
Boy, that's a tough time out there for your outfield to let you down. 2 runs are going to come in to score on the play, and that was just a total lack of concentration. That's embarrassing.
Darren O'Day will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 56, Darren O'Day.
Here now is Alan Craig. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Leaning into the dugout, and he makes the catch. Oh, a great play there to record the final out. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Orioles 5. Jimmy Velasquez will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Nick Markakis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Number 21, Nick Markakis.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Let's go, Nick!
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 2,
J.J. Hardy will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Ellis. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy, 2 away.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Matt Holliday will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And the pitch. And Holliday will not offer at that point. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here comes the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, you should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. More than likely a fastball.
Now the 3-1 home. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here's the payoff pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Payoff pitch one more time. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 7-5. Good night from Baltimore.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.